Welcome back to our Read Aloud YouTube channel. Today we have a great book in store for you. Our new book is called Grandpa, Is Everything Black Bad? I love this book so much because it teaches you the importance of the color of black and the power that comes with it. Take a look. Grandpa, Is Everything Black Bad? By Sandy Lynn Holman. Grandpa, is everything black bad? It's dark, black, and scary in my bedroom at night, so I hide under the covers when Dad turns out the light. I like watching TV, but sometimes I'm sad because most white things are good and most black things are bad. People wear the color black when somebody dies. They look very sad and have tears in their eyes. Grandpa, is everything black bad? Grandma says hide in a bush when a black cat walks by because they bring bad luck to those that they eye. Aunt Barbara says my skin is darker than most others. She calls me the black sheep of the family because I look different from my brothers. I saw a fire burning in the forest one day. It made the trees turn black and the animals run away. Grandpa, is everything black bad? I think witches are scary, flying their brooms and crooked hats. They always look ugly, and they always wear black. I like hitting baseballs with my friends, Ronnie and Ty. One day our ball hit Jasmine's face, and she got a black eye. Black widow spiders are dangerous and quick. They have poison in their bites that can make people sick. Tell me, Grandpa, is everything black bad? I'm black, so does that make me bad too? I reckon. I can understand the way you feel, Machu. Grandpa never did stop to think about all things in this world that are the color black that seem bad. Maybe that's why so many children are ashamed of their beautiful dark skin. You youngins think all dark things must be no good. So it's true, huh, Grandpa? Everything black is bad, Machu whispered sadly. Now you wait just a minute, little man. You ain't bad, and neither is the color black. You just get that kind of thinking out of your head. It's folks who decide what colors mean to them. Why I love the color black, and its think is one of the most beautiful colors in the world, Grandpa said firmly. You do, Grandpa? Macho asked surprised. Yep, I do, little man. Almost as much as you love your grandma's gumbo soup. You see, Macho, it ain't the color of someone's skin that makes them good or bad. It's what's inside their heart that counts. The more love you give from your heart, the better you are as a person, no matter what people say or do. You understand? Macho nodded. You also have something else inside of you that is very important. I do? Macho asked curiously. Yep, you do, little man. You have a heritage, a very, very proud heritage. Heritage? Macho wondered, wrinkling his face. What's heritage mean, Grandpa? A heritage is our past. It's where we come from. It's the traditions and the things that are important to us and our family, who lived long before us. Our heritage is African, Macho. African? Macho said loudly. I'm not African. I don't live in Africa. No, but our ancestors did live in Africa a long time ago. And the spirit of Africa is within us, no matter where we live. Africa is also where a lot of important things happen that help people all over the world. Even today, you and I still have African blood in our bodies. That's why we look like the black Africans who still live there. So why does everyone call me black then? Why don't they call me African? I don't know, Macho. Black folks have been called so many different names over time that maybe people aren't sure what we should be called anymore. Some folks say we should be called one thing, and some say we should be called another. All Grampy knows is that us grown-up folk got to be careful what we let our youngins be called, especially if it makes them feel bad. We also have to teach y'all about your heritage. What do you like people to call you, Grandpa? Why, that's simple, little man. They can start by calling me by the name my mama gave me when I was born. Rufus. I didn't know your name was Rufus, Machu said, tickled. That's because to you, I'm just plain old Grampy. If someone calls you black, do you feel bad, Grandpa? No, Macho, I don't. You see, when I was youngin', just like you, my grandfather taught me about our African heritage and our history. He gave me a special bamboo drum, and as he played it, it told me stories from our past. Those stories made me feel mighty proud of my African heritage and the dark color of my skin. Could you play the drum for me now, Grandpa? Macho yelled excitedly. Could you please? The old man looked into Macho's big black eyes and smiled. He took Macho by the hand into a special room in the back of the house. The room was beautiful, flowing with colors of black, gold, purple, red, and green. Beautiful African scenes were painted on the walls, and masks and pots were lying on the floor. It looked like an African kingdom with a straw hut inside. Within the hut was a large red bamboo drum. It looked magical. Macho's grandpa sat him on the floor and began to slowly beat the drum with his large old hands. Close your eyes, little man, Grandpa whispered. Feel the love you have in your heart as I play. Listen and you will see pictures in your head as the drums tell you a story about our heritage and history. Macho closed his eyes and listened as his grandpa beat the drum. After some time, the drum beat sounded like voices to Macho. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The drum began to talk. Africa is beautiful, and so are her native people. With their beautiful dark black skin, her lands have great animals like lions, giraffes, and elephants. Africa is where our ancestors' lives begin. Africa's land is naturally rich, with lots of diamonds and gold. With deserts and rainforests throughout her regions, Africa is beautiful to behold. Africans built the mighty pyramids and used some of the earliest tools. They developed writing, mathematics, astronomy, and religion. Even the Greeks came to study at their schools. The Nile River, the longest in the world, was home to the earliest farms. There were queens and kings in African lands. Africans made medicines to keep people from harm. Africans made calendars a long time ago that today would still be right. They had clocks like the sundial they used in the day, and the water clock they used at night. Africans had writing, the Greeks called hieroglyphics, which used pictures in place of words. Africans were proud and made important contributions that have helped people all over the world. Be proud of your dark skin. It represents a proud people, and black is truly a beautiful color. It was passed down to you by Africans who lived before, and your heritage is like no other. Mostly, be proud of the love in your heart and all that you have within. It's the love that you share with people around you that matters most in the end. The drum kept talking to Macho. Boom, boom, boom. Be proud of your black skin and the love you have within. And remember your heritage is African. Be proud of your black skin and the love you have within. And remember your heritage is African. Be proud of your black skin and the love you have within. And remember your heritage is African. At last the drum stopped beating. Macho opened his eyes and gave his grandpa a big, strong hug. That was beautiful, Grandpa, Machi cried. I saw pictures in my head. I saw Africa. Please, can we play the drum again? I want to know more about our past and our African heritage. I want to hear the drum talk again. Machu's grandfather put his arm around the little boy and said gently, That's enough for today, little man. Grampy's old bones need to rest. Besides, it is very important for you to remember what you learned today. Don't worry, Grandpa. I won't forget what the drum said, ever. Machu said proudly. Now that's the kind of talkie Grandpa likes to hear from his little man. Makes an old man like me feel real good. Grandpa, can I ask you something else? Macho asked softly. What's that, Macho? Do white people have a heritage? Yes, they do, little man. All people do. Then what's their heritage? Asked Macho. Well, it depends on where they come from in the world, little man. A lot of white people's ancestors in this country came from Europe, so their heritage is European. What's European, Grandpa? That is a whole other story that Grandpa will have to tell you some other day. Don't you worry yourself none, though. We'll have plenty of time to learn about your African heritage and all the others in this world. Let's learn a little bit more about your own heritage first, and it'll be easier to learn about all the others. Grandpa? Yes, little man? I love you. You always make me feel good. I love you too, Grandpa said, looking at the drum still in the middle of the room. You just remember the dark color of your skin, and your African heritage is a good thing, a very good thing indeed.